Hello and welcome to a Festive Food and Beer news brought to you by the Food and Beer channel, otherwise known as the Fab channel. Item number 1. Who doesn't like a good pint of Guinness? I tell you now, you cannot get a better pint of Guinness than in a pub. These cans, yes, they make a good effort, but never quite the same, is it? There is gonna be a shortage of Guinness over Christmas, so if that's your tipple of choice in the pub, make sure they've got it. Get down there early. It's so popular now, even with the young uns. You know, the young uns. I remember when I was a young un, only a few years ago. Guinness is so popular now with everybody that they are now limiting how much the pubs can get because they can't keep up with demand, apparently. Ooh, that could spell trouble. So, Guinness, don't forget, could be limited in your local. Item 2, I forgot to put my lights on there, look. Item 2, sorted. Now the real item 2, we all know at Christmas time you get these vegetable offers in the supermarkets where all your veg are dirt cheap. Well, British growers, i.e. the farmers, are now complaining and criticising a Christmas vegetable price war. Supermarkets slash the cost of vegetables to lure Christmas shoppers, but are low prices taking too great a toll on Britain's farmers. This is according to The Guardian. And apparently this has been going on for 10 years now, that the supermarkets had this idea of slashing the cost of vegetables at Christmas time. But on top of the inheritance tax that this wonderful government now is going to sort the country out by making everybody bankrupt, that's a different story altogether, by Mr. Charisma, Keir Starmer. So they've now decided that on top of the inheritance tax, they've got another big whammy coming up with the vegetable prices, and because they're slashing the cost of supermarkets, obviously they're going to want to slash the cost of what they're buying it in at. So that's another nail in the coffin, I would imagine, to a lot of farmers. It's they're just coming down on them, aren't they? They won't be happy. But just no, I'm not getting into it. I can't. I've got to stay independent. Oh, don't grow carrots. You can build houses in the field. Anyway, let's move on now. Next one, according to The Sun. There's a story that may be going around on other outlets, on the TV and newspapers, etc. Be aware, if you go to Poundland, they've got a £1 advent calendar with 24 chocolate flavoured treats, it says in it. It says parents have been left fuming after trying a chocolate advent calendar from Poundland that they say tastes absolutely rotten. She claimed that what she expected to be delicious sweet treats behind each door were actually so grim that she assumed the calendar was for dogs. I'm sorry, but I don't feed my dog horrible things. Clearly extremely disgusted, Talisa Jade Moss took to social media to alert others, leaving many open-mouthed. To cut this story short, there's been thousands of members in the group she posted it to, and other people have said so as well, that the chocolate is disgusting. So if you're thinking about nipping to Poundland and you see that and you're thinking, I'm going to get that for the little nipper, you may want to think again, because it's not very nice. Now, my view on that is, if you want something tasting good, you've got to be expecting to pay more than £1 for 24 pieces of chocolate in a box with a little door on it for an advent calendar. I'm afraid you'll get what you pay for. One quick tip or warning, either or, if you're a Baileys drinker, it's very popular at Christmas. Yes, and I don't mind a little tipple of Baileys, although I actually like the cheaper versions from your cheaper supermarkets, if you get me drift. Always have been cheap and easy to please. If you've got any leftover Baileys, do not, this is stated, do not tip it down the sink. Because as you know, Baileys is made with cream, and you might think, oh, I'll just tip it down and wash it away. But you will get, apparently, a build-up of the cream which can clog the sink or the drains and cost you a fortune to have it fixed. So any Baileys you've got left, if it's out of date and it's tasting a bit blech, leave it in the bottle and put it in your bin. Don't tip it down your sink, or it could cost your wallet in the long run. According to Drinks Retailing News, which.co.uk, nearly half of Gen Z or Gen Z, I mean, I'm English, so I don't say Z, I say Z, but to me, Gen Z does sound better than Gen Z. I don't know, but anyway, nearly half of Gen Z or Z won't drink this Christmas. You heard that right. Nearly half of Gen Z won't drink this Christmas. That could make for some boring parties. Budweiser Brewing Group, well, I'll tell you, not drinking it. It's done by Budweiser. Anyway, Budweiser Brewing Group has found that nearly half, 48% of Gen Z do not plan to drink this Christmas. They conducted a survey of 2,000 adults who celebrate Christmas to study drinking habits around the holidays. The survey also found that 34% of Gen Z feel more pressure to drink alcohol during this period. I don't feel pressure to drink it. It comes quite naturally. Yet the trend for the moderation among young drinkers continues, with 78% of those born after 1996, i.e. me, planning to start dry January early as soon as they finish work for the festive season. In comparison, only 17% of baby boomers have ever considered not having a drink over Christmas. The study found with 6% planning on doing so this year. However, 65% of all drinkers, I hope you're sticking with me on this, however, 65% of all drinkers that are cutting back believe they can enjoy the festivities as much without alcohol.
Are you sure?
Next story. This is which.co.uk, which. The best value Christmas food and drink for 2024. The best sparkling wine, if you're thinking of having some on Christmas Day, according to these, is Lidl Prosecco Superiore Val d'Obiadene. I don't know. Look it up. We'll go have a look. Let's try it again, shall we? Lidl Prosecco Superiore Val d'Obiadene. It sounds like somebody out Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? £7.49 for a 75cl bottle. That's cheap, is it? I don't know. I think that's expensive to me, but anyway, it's just £7.49 and came third overall. So I'm assuming that the ones above it were a lot more expensive and a lot bigger names because they put this in there. So maybe worth a try. Food-wise, the best cheap mince pies are Aldi, apparently. Aldi specially selected mince pies. It's 71%. Now I'm assuming this is on the people that tried them. The percentage of people that picked it out as the best. The little one, by the way, the drink, the Prosecco, was 80%. This is 71%, $2.29 for 6. And it says if you're after marvellous mince pies on a budget, Aldi's are our best value pick of the supermarket offerings this year. Well done to Aldi. At nearly half the price of our top scoring mince pies, these are a great choice if you're looking to keep costs down without compromising too much on taste. I may have to try some of them. I don't mind a mince pie at Christmas. It's the only time I'll eat them because I don't like mincemeat that goes in them. If you're into your panettone, or panettone, panettone, I think that's how you say it anyway. Again, Aldi, specially selected, 77%, £4.99 for 750 grams. Aldi's great value version of this classic Italian sweetbread, I thought sweetbreads was something else, proves there's no need to spend big for a crowd-pleasing panettone. The best cheap roast potatoes. I can't believe people are buying bags of frozen roast potatoes for a Christmas dinner. Make your own. It's so easy. So easy. And you can get some cracking results in an air fryer. If you want to see how I do them in an air fryer, drop your comments in below and say, I want to cook my own roast spuds this year and I want to see how you do it so I can copy it. And I'll do it. If not, go and buy your bags of frozen ones. They're never the same, never as good. But anyway, that's my soapbox pushed to the corner again. Aldi's again. Where's Lidl in all this? Aldi specially selected beef dripping roast potato, 74%. Must have picked it. It's £2.49, $2.50 for 1 kilo. Ready-made roasties can tick one chore off the to-do list. Yeah, but they're not as good. It says the Tasty, providing a real hit with our consumer tasting panel in our blind taste test. They finished in joint first place alongside M&S. These are not just any roast potatoes. These are Aldi's cheapo roast potatoes. Though I still say M&S are overrated. But there you go. Impressing tasters with their crispy texture and satisfying flavour, and are also the cheapest on test. So note that. Aldi's beef dripping roast potatoes. Anybody like mulled wine? Apparently Sainsbury's mulled wine is the best one. And it's got a best buy as well on which. Now, according to Good to Know, which is goodto.com, the best Christmassy foods. Ooh, now then. This could be a bit controversial. It says, what is the most Christmassy food? Turkey is the most popular Christmassy meat, obviously. Roast potatoes are our top trimming, closely followed by carrots, then the all-important gravy, pigs in blankets and stuffing. That is all topsy-turvy to me. And where's the Brussels? Brussels the best thing on a plate at Christmas and before and after. Always good, Brussels. They're a good hit. The trouble is the next day they make... So it says roast potatoes are our top trimming. So, top trimming? Oh, would you put those before the pigs in blankets? Drop your comments in below. What are your favourite 1, 2 and 3 in order of your most popular? What are your top 3 trimmings on the plate after the turkey at Christmas? Well, I'm not sure about that. Carrots. And it says plum pudding is the most Christmassy dessert. I think that's what we call Christmas pudding. I assume anyway. Other sweet treats are usually Christmassy. Other sweet treats that are usually Christmassy are mince pies, obviously, Christmas cake, ugh, and all the essential festive chocks. Yeah, dark chocolate especially. And let's not forget the all-important cheese board. Oh, yes. Forget your Christmas pudding. Oh, just give me cheese and crackers. That's it. I'm done. Nice cheese. Not that mouldy stuff, though. Including a big hunk of Stilton. Exactly, the mouldy stuff. Ugh, I don't mind white Stilton. I don't want mouldy bits. They charge you more for letting something go mouldy. What? And a truckle of finest cheddar, as well as chutney and crackers. Yes, I don't mind without the... I actually like Piccalilli. Now, that's a bit of Marmite, isn't it? Oh, Piccalilli, it's a love or hate thing. Again, drop your comments in below. I'll forgive you the spelling. Do you like Piccalilli? Yes or no? I love it. And I think that will do for this festive. Well, I've got loads more stories, but I don't want to waffle on for an hour because you'll get bored. So, that's it on that. Don't forget, if you want some good tips on cooking, check our videos at, I nearly called it Spice and Easy, at the Food and Beer channel. Look back, it will be Spice and Easy plastered everywhere on the old recipes. But check out, if you're cooking something, type it in on our channel. There's quite a good chance you might find it on there. The best mash, the best roasties if you ask for it in the comments, and I'll show you using an air fryer. The best everything. We do the best by far, according to a survey of one. That was me. We'll catch you on the live streams. Of course, there's a few more uploads to come yet. Make sure you watch the uploads. Make sure you click the like button. Make sure you comment so we know who's watching and who's taking notice. And don't forget to share the channel. And subscribe if you just found us. That's free. Click the like button. That helps the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can be a member. 3 levels of membership. It's not expensive. It starts pretty low and you get perks for it as well. And I'll call it at that. Oh, Dingo Dongo's just appeared. You're tired. If I don't say it before, I'm sure I will though. Have a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I'll catch you later. It's a tail wagging about, look. Ta-ta.